लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन साइंस के बेसिस पे क्या होता है?
इसका जो पूरा फंडामेंटल is between two correlations which I've written in my book. One is physics and the second is Bhagavad Gita.
Okay,
Both has a
explain.
correlation. So physics का पहला law, there are multiple laws of energy that physics we learned in 7th standard physics. The first law being that everything in the universe is made of energy. I don't think this is debatable.
हाँ.
Right?
This is- yeah.
मतलब यहाँ तो राज नहीं बोलेगा कैसे. So everything in the universe is energy.
हाँ.
But let's define that when we say everything. What do you mean by everything? When we say everything, na, तो people only consider this as everything. Right? But these are only things which we can perceive in our five senses. But there are things which we cannot perceive in our five senses. Like
Agreed.
the air that we are breathing is oxygen, what we are putting out of our mouth. We can't see these things, but they exist. And they all have certain energy. That's the first law. Everything in the universe has energy. The second law being that the energy has its own frequency. Very, very specific frequency. And the third is energy with the same frequency will always attract each other. Now, when this was discovered years and years ago in science, because of this discovery, certain experiments were done and certain innovations were done based on that. One of which was being radio. Most common example, right?
Yeah.
Frequency.
Yeah.
Okay, you tune the radio to a certain frequency, and in the environment, right now you can't perceive it with your eyes, but there is frequency in this environment of radio waves.
Yes.
And if the radio has the mechanism to tune into that frequency, it will attract that frequency into that radio and it will play into a certain sound, which we now call as songs or interviews. For that matter, right now Wi-Fi is working on a certain frequency, which people are watching this on YouTube or wherever. So question is, can you have 93.5 tuned into radio and attract 101.1? Not possible, right? This is established.
Mismatch होगा तो नहीं होगा. Yes.
Is this debatable or not debatable?
Not debatable.
Not debatable. So this is science.
Proven है.
Proven, right? This is science. Energy is always vibrating at a certain frequency and that frequency attracts each other.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So now when we use the word everything, मैंने क्या बोला? Everything is not only this thing.
हाँ.
है ना? तो अभी इस everything में हमारे अंदर क्या क्या आया? So I talk about my 4 buttons of FTBA. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs and actions.
हाँ.
कि मेरी feeling की एक frequency है. अब कैसे पता चलता है frequency है? We can divide the science of frequencies between 2 basic frequencies of life. इसको बहुत ही टेक्निकल टर्म में सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बोलोगे तो हाई और लो फ्रीक्वेंसी बोलोगे, बट फॉर साइकोलॉजी पर्पस वी कॉल इट पॉजिटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी एंड नेगेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो व्हेन यू आर वाइब्रेटिंग एट अ पॉजिटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी, व्हाट विल यू अट्रैक्ट?
Positive thing.
Positive. 93.5 will attract 93.5. Fair. So you are also made of energy. I am also made of energy. Not debatable.
True.
You also have frequency. I also have frequency. Not debatable. Science है.
हाँ.
Okay. तो अब आप अच्छे इंसान हो और मेरे अंदर बुरे बुरे विचार है आपके बारे में या किसी और के बारे में. It doesn't even have to be about you. I have some negative thoughts about me. And you are a person like Shri Shri Ravi Shankar who has very positive energies inside you. Will I attract you in my life?
If we both are positive, yes. If one is mismatch, no.
Yeah. So if the frequency
100%.
doesn't match, 100% I will not attract you in my life.
हाँ, नॉर्मल ग्रुप्स में भी यही होता है, फ्रेंड सर्कल में भी यही होता है कि अगर एक फ्रेंड सर्कल है जहाँ पे सब लोग सिर्फ लेट्स से बिजनेस ग्रोथ और लाइफ ये सक्सेस इनकी बातें करते हैं, उस फ्रीक्वेंसी मैच करते हैं, देन यू ऑटोमेटिकली जो मस्ती पार्टी ड्रग्स इसको करना है वो ग्रुप अट्रैक्ट ही नहीं होता है.
Attract ही नहीं होता है.
आता ही नहीं, होगा ही नहीं.
The science says very simple that everything I am feeling is frequency, everything I'm thinking is frequency, everything I'm believing is frequency, and my actions also have frequency. अब action किस चीज को बोलोगे? I'm sitting here and doing a podcast with you. This is also action. We are having a conversation. That's an action. I talk to my wife with respect. That is action. So positive action and negative action. अब इसको भगवद गीता में क्या बोला था? जैसी करनी वैसी भरनी. Which basically means what? The frequency at which you vibrate at is the frequency that you will attract.
It's a saying, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Your tribe.
It's a saying.
So a lot of people are not able to use law of attraction correctly because they don't understand the science and how to use the science. If I want to make more money right now, all I have to do, if let's say as an example, the amount of money I want to make is $1 million. I'm just using million because that seems to be like the crazy number spoken of. So if I want to make $1 million, my frequency has to match $1 million or not match $1 million. What would you say? Match it. Once I know how to apply the science of law of attraction and I match my frequency with $1 million, suddenly I will start attracting the right people, the right ideas, the right execution, and the right action will come within me. मैं सही उठ के सही काम करना भी शुरू कर दूंगा if I'm vibrating at that frequency. and then I will attract that goal. मान लो कि 2 ग्रुप ले लो, उसमें 2 इंडिविजुअल्स हैं, एक को $1 million यहाँ दे दो, इसको भी $1 million दे दो, इसको भी AI दे दो, इसको भी AI दे दो. Why? Because everybody is talking about artificial intelligence right now. So चलो, अपॉर्चुनिटी दोनों की सेम है, टाइम दोनों का सेम है, दोनों को $1 million दे दिया, दोनों को फंडिंग दे दिया, दोनों को रिसोर्सेज भी सेम दे दो, एम्प्लॉयज भी सेम दे दो. और मैं गारंटी देता हूं, द पर्सन हु vibrates at a lower frequency, who's constantly feeling inferior about himself, who's feeling कि यार ये क्यों बढ़ रहा है, मैं क्यों नहीं बढ़ रहा हूं, who's feeling jealous, constantly comparing himself, having beliefs that the market is difficult. In spite of all these resources, this person will fail. And this person, I would now play a different game. I would say that you gave him $1 million, give this guy 0. Take it extremes. इसको 0 करो. इसको AI दिया, इसको मैन्युफैक्चरिंग दो, which is like the old school of business, right? But इसको mindset दे दो $1 million वाला. ये कमाई ज्यादा ही नहीं कमा लेगा, ये $1 million क्रॉस कर लेगा. The problem with right now law of attraction is everybody is trying to think of law of attraction as achieving as first you give me something, then I will use something to attract something. But law of attraction doesn't work like that. Law of attraction works is how can I activate what I'm feeling first to match it with the frequency of what I want to have. And if I can vibrate at the frequency of what I want to have, then the attraction will be so magical that I can sit at home and it will happen.
It will just fall in place like a jigsaw puzzle.
That is so true, actually.
All right. How was that video? Did you love it? Tell me in the comments, what did you learn? I would love to read. And if you want to go more in detail of this and you want to really start practicing these kind of advanced law of attraction techniques, in the description below, I've given you a link where you can register quickly for the first lesson of advanced law of attraction completely free. Do it now, and in the first lesson, I will show you how you can multiply your life attractions by 10 times speed with simple law of attraction hacks. Ready? See you in the advanced law of attraction lesson number 1 completely free. And hey, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Okay? See you soon. Bye.